Summertime is here. It is hot. But I wanted to quickly give you an idea of what's happening in the real estate world. Spring, we were super busy. We were nonstop busy. Summer, since school let out, has slowed down a little bit. There are still buyers, still sellers, but everybody goes on vacation. So we see the effects of that, of course. The big headline that's happening right now in the real estate market is that we are balanced. We are officially, as of May numbers, in a balanced market. A balanced market is defined by 4 to 6 months of inventory available for purchase. And right now in the upstate, we're sitting about 4.5 months. What that means is if no other listings come on the market, it'll take about 4.5 months to sell what we've got right now. So we are on the bottom end of that balanced market. I remember the crazy COVID sellers market. We needed a correction, and this is what we've been seeing for the last 2 years, is things starting to correct. A lot of that having to do with the higher interest rates. Sellers haven't wanted to sell and lose their high interest rates. Buyers are struggling with high interest rates and high prices because they can't get what they need for the price they can afford. Now we're starting to see more sellers say, look, I love my 2%, 3% interest rate, but I need a bigger house, or I've got to move towns because of my job, or whatever. We're seeing more people put their homes on the market. Buyers who have been waiting, in a lot of cases, have started tiptoeing back in. We have become balanced because more inventory has hit, but also because some of the buyers have pulled back and have stayed back. I think if interest rates drop into the 5s, 6s at some point, when will that happen? Who knows? You're going to see a lot of buyers start to dive back in and get back into the market. But the point is, for now, we've corrected for the most part. We're in a balanced market, but with a caveat. Depends on where you're at. In general, that's where the upstate stands. In places like Taylor's, there's not a lot of inventory. Five Forks, certain parts of Five Forks, not a lot of inventory. Certain parts of Anderson, not a ton. And those areas, I would say, are still sellers markets, because that's where we're seeing multiple offers still. We're seeing above asking, not stupid, but we're seeing it. But then there are places like Bowling Springs. Bowling Springs, in my opinion, is in a buyer's market. They are so oversaturated with inventory right now. Between the new construction, because there's a ton of it in Bowling Springs, and the pre-owned homes that people are selling, they're in a buyer's market, and we're seeing price drops. We're seeing all kinds of offers of concessions to buyers. Come buy my house, come buy my house. So I tell all of my sellers this, including this one, because this house is going on the market in a couple of weeks. Make sure that you are putting your best foot forward.